let's review how to create a box plot, sometimes called a box and whiskers plot. As you can see, this set of data is already in numerical order, going from smallest to largest. If your data was not, then you would want to arrange it this way. Now, the 5-number summary is what we need to find in order to create our box plot. And as you can see, it consists of the minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and maximum. The minimum value is always going to be the smallest number in your set of data. So in this case, it's 14, and the maximum is always going to be the largest number in your set of data. And in this case, it's going to be 47. Now, to find the median, recall that you would start on the outsides of your data and work your way in until you get to a center number. Now, if there is no center number, then what you want to do is you want to create the average or find the average of the two values that end up in the center. So 20 plus 24 divided by 2, that's finding the average, is 22. So that would be the value of our median for this set of data. Now, to find the Q1 and Q3, it's a little bit different. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of keep that dividing line there that represents the median for our set of data. And that's going to break up our data into a lower half here on the left and an upper half here on the right. And what we call those is the lower quartile and the upper quartile. Now, to find the Q1 is essentially locating the median of the lower quartile. So just like before, we're going to start from the outsides and work our way in, and we end up with 18 for the value of Q1. Now we're going to just repeat that same thing on the right-hand side with our upper quartile. Start on the outside, work our way in, and our Q3 value then is going to be 31. Now it's called quartiles and it's called Q1 and Q3 because as you can see, these different values, the Q1, the median, and the Q3, break up our data into 4 quarters, if you look here. Now when we go to create our box plot, we're just going to use a number line, and we want to make sure that we use intervals that will span the entire range of our data. So since our data is going from 14 to 47, let's go and start at 10 and go by 5s. And then what you're going to do is after you create your number line using appropriate intervals, you're going to go through and you're going to plot your 5-number summary. You're going to kind of float it above your number line. So here is about where 14 would go. That's our minimum. Our Q1 is going to go about where 18 would be. Our median is at 22. Our Q3 is at 31. And our maximum is all the way down here at 47. So we have our min, we have our Q1, we have our median, we have our Q3, and we have our max. Now you're going to create the box around Q1 to Q3, so like so. So draw a segment going through Q1 and Q3 and create a rectangular box. And then you're going to draw a line through the median as well. And then finally, to finish off your box plot, you're going to extend a segment from Q3 out to the max, and then from Q1 back down to the min. That's why this is sometimes called a box and whiskers, because you have these segments that jet out from the sides.